on the turf, got warmed up. It is raining. It's starting to rain a little harder, so I'm gonna try and get these in. So I'm gonna film one. It's not gonna be the best, but I don't need to ruin the camera or ruin the phone. So we got sprint, float, sprint. This week we're going 30 yards each, so 90 total yards. So sprint, accelerate for 30 yards, sprint as hard as we can, float for the next 30, and then pick up the speed again for that last 30. So we're gonna do those. Then we got low, stiff-legged hurdle hops. Might do those at home, we'll see. And then single leg bounds, we'll see what we got for those. How hard it's raining. So I think it's supposed to pick up and rain all the day, but we'll see what we got. It's not too bad right now. We'll see if we can get these in without getting too drenched. So we'll do one here, then probably put the camera or phone away so it doesn't get too wet. So let's get going. We got 90 yards total, 30 yard sprint, 30 yard float, 30 yard sprint again. Run by the numbers so I can tell where I'm at. All right, back from the track. We survived the rain. I guess I'm not sweet enough to melt. So, but obviously not the best conditions. I don't need this getting wet, kind of rush things a little bit. Don't rest as much because you want to get out of there before you're sopping wet. But got it done. Got the sprints, felt solid. Did the stiff-legged hurdle jumps. Didn't have hurdles, but so low hurdles. I just wanted to get them done. And then the single leg bounds, did those two. Didn't get those on film, but fairly simple, not much to see there. You're just stiff leg hurdles, you're hitting the ground, keeping them stiff, but you're jumping over low hurdles, so it's not the high hurdles. So your legs are basically straight the entire time. You're not bending like you would to jump over higher hurdles. And then single leg bounds, seen those before, so, but got that in, got it done, and we made it out without getting too drenched or ruining any cameras or any phones or anything. So we're back here. We're gonna get our lifts in. Not much, nothing special again today on these, just all ISO. So we're gonna go calf raise ISO. We're gonna hit sprinter bridge, single leg sprinter bridge ISO. I'm going heavy on all of these, about 30 seconds each, and then I'm throwing in some extra HPK ISO just to get that groin, and we're gonna get the supine spine hold our ISO bridge on the GHR2. So just facing up, laying in a straight line, hit the abs, hit the low back, hit the hamstrings, hit the quads. You'll get your butt as well if you're doing it right. So just holding straight there for that. So that is the plan today. We'll get those done. We'll finish with some pogo jumps at the end, and simple day. Simple but effective day. That's the thing. I like this. It's simple but effective. Nothing overly complex. I think that's a lot of the issue I see is we try to overcomplicate, overcomplex things. We try to make weight training specific, especially sports. One of the coaches of the hockey team, hockey guys, was asking me about my program, do you have anything more specific, hockey specifically? I just take it with a grain of salt, because they think like a HBK ISO or a Copenhagen or something like that is a specific hockey lift. No, that is a lift to help hit your groin, get everything in the groin, the adductors, the abductors, all feeling good, strong, strengthening them, lengthening them, getting them feeling better, and prepping them for, obviously, yes, hockey, you're pushing off, you use the groin a lot, but it's not a hockey specific lift. There is no, there's nothing that is specific. Everything I do in the weight room is general. Yes, these ISO holds are gonna help hit your Achilles, your calf. So yes, you're gonna use that in sprinting, but that's gonna benefit any athlete. Copenhagen's, any groin movement, that's gonna benefit any athlete, or most athletes, I should say, not speaking black and white, but most athletes, obviously, they think everything has to be single leg. Yes, split squats, lunges, reverse lunges, that stuff's gonna help any athlete, not just hockey players. There's no basketball specific squat, there's no baseball, there's no hockey specific squats. Use the general aspects, adapt them to your athletes, and find what your athletes need, each person individually, not based on a sport or a position or anything like that. It just gets, that's what happens when you have sport coaches or parents or just people who don't really know about it, because they think they see all this special marketing or branding or whatever telling them that, oh, this has to be sport specific. I need that for my kid. No, your kid probably just needs more general training. Your sport specific stuff you're going to get from practicing basketball, playing baseball, playing hockey, the practices, the games. That's where that developments. You do that stuff in practice, whereas in the weight room, on the field, like when I say field, I mean like on the turf or whatever, the track, you're sprinting, you're jumping, those things. That's general. Just if we just put a basketball or football in your hands, it doesn't make it specific to the sport. It's just, I don't know, it's dumb. It's just the world we live in. It's a battle. But let's get going so we can get this out. I'm gonna go heavy calf raises. Get this just to have. Actually, probably don't even need this. I'm going to use the safety squat bar, just easier than I can hang on.